Welcome to the world in your hand.
Today, let's take a journey with us to the beautiful country of Denmark. Denmark, a small nation with a great heart. There are countries that don't need to show off to be remembered, not crowded, not loud. But everything they do makes the world stop and take notice. This is Denmark, a small country in Northern Europe often called the land of happiness, where the wind from the sea is never colder than the warmth of its people, where a fairy tale can become a national symbol. Denmark, a small nation with a great heart. There are countries that don't need to show off to be remembered, not crowded, not loud, but everything they do makes the world stop and take notice. This is Denmark, a small country in Northern Europe, often called the land of happiness, where the wind from the Sato won. Where is Denmark? Denmark sits between the North Sea and the Baltic Sea, a gateway connecting mainland Europe to Scandinavia. It consists of the Jutland Peninsula and more than 400 islands, forming a land that is both grounded and open. Copenhagen, the capital, with its arching bridges and the colorful harbor of Nyhavn, is the beating heart of this nation, historic, creative, and full of poetry. 2. A small country with a big standard of living. Just 5.9 million people, but with an average income of over 72,000 USD per year. Healthcare, education, and social welfare are not privileges, they're basic rights. Most importantly, the Danish don't live to compete, they live to balance and be kind. They call it Hygge, the feeling of warmth, simplicity, and coziness, like a candle on a cold winter night. 3. An economy built on ideas. Denmark doesn't have many natural resources, but it has endless ideas. This country leads the world in wind energy, exporting turbines worldwide. It's home to Novo Nordisk, a biotech giant, and Maersk, the largest container shipping company in the world. And let's not forget Danish design, from furniture to fashion, known for its minimalism and humanity. 4. Greenland, the cold piece of a warm kingdom. Few people know, Greenland, the world's largest island, is part of the Danish kingdom. Since the 18th century, Denmark and Greenland have walked together, a quiet, enduring companionship across the Arctic winds. Today, Greenland governs itself but remains in the Danish family, a faraway land that never truly drifted away. The US once wanted to buy Greenland, but Denmark gently declined. Greenland is not for sale. You don't sell a part of your heart. 5. Denmark, a kingdom with a prime minister. Here's something fascinating. Denmark is a kingdom, yet it has a prime minister running the country. Sounds contradictory? In truth, it's a masterpiece of modern governance, a constitutional monarchy where the monarch is a symbol and the people hold the true power. Today, King Frederik VI is the head of state, having succeeded Queen Margrethe II after more than 50 years on the throne. But political authority lies with Parliament, and leadership comes from Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, elected by the people to govern. There's no divine right here, no absolute rule. The Danish royal family lives modestly, often seen riding bicycles around Copenhagen, quietly present, gently guiding, especially in moments of national need. This harmony between history and modernity, tradition and democracy, is what makes Denmark feel strong yet soft, a country where the crown is not above the people, but stands beside them. 6. Tourism in Denmark, between fairy tale and modernity. Stroll the colorful streets of Nyhavn. Visit Amalienborg Palace, where the royal family lives. Gaze upon the Little Mermaid, quietly waiting by the sea. Cross the Øresund Bridge, 8 km over water, linking Denmark to Sweden. And in Odense, you can walk the hometown of a storyteller who enchanted the world. 7. Hans Christian Andersen, The Heart of Denmark. Hans Christian Andersen, author of timeless fairy tales, was born in Denmark. His stories like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Little Match Girl are more than children's tales. They are reflections of Danish soul, gentle, melancholic, and full of hope. Andersen is not just a writer. He is Denmark's voice in the world of dreams. Denmark is not a military power. It hasn't won World Cups or built mega industries. But it stands as a model for how a nation can thrive, with intelligence, creativity, and deep humanity. In a world of noise, conflict, and crises, Denmark feels like a soft melody. No need for crescendos, just the power to touch hearts. Thank you for joining The World in Your Hands to explore Denmark, a small nation with a great dream of people, of nature, of kindness. If this journey touched you, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Because the world is full of quiet stories worth telling. Thanks for watching.